daily, nightly live, coming to you on March 29th, 10:05. I was going to start early, but I kind of got caught up in something. So here we are. Come on and fill up the chat. Come on in, come on in. Let's get the chat filled up, see who shows up. What's up, Darren? How are you, man? Steak and eggs, my man. That's a way to do it. I did a little workout myself. And I had eggs, but not steak. I had eggs, avocado, and a small portion of hash browns for my lunch. That's good, man. That's awesome. Steak and eggs, you can't go wrong with that. What's up, Lopez? Doing good, man. How you been? Well, for y'all just coming in, make sure you hit that like on the way in. Get them likes up in here. Doing good, Lopez. How you doing? Crazy day, hectic day. But something calming about it. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. Good day, though. Thank you for asking. Cooked steak in the air fryer, huh? Never did that before. I didn't know such a thing could be done. Well, good for you, man. Keep it up. Take care. Come on, y'all. Let's get this chat filled up. Let's get some people in here so we can get started. Lopez, are you in the Telegram? Came across another person talking about being banner by YouTube. Said what they did was post video short and lives to work the algorithms. Oh, banned. Okay. Yeah, somebody told me about that doing the shorts. I got to get my editor back on that, doing some shorts. I don't really do them. I guess I should, but he does them with the words and it's all clipped up. He does it really good. It's cost a good bit, which is okay because he's a quality technician. How old can your phone be that you don't have Telegram? How old can that possibly be? Y'all coming in, welcome into the chat. Hit that like, get them likes up right away. And we'll get rolling here. Everybody coming in, I'm having a bit of an issue with YouTube putting my stuff out. Join my Telegram. Go now, join the Telegram group. You'll get the live links immediately. Because sometimes, even if you subscribe, you're not going to get the alerts. What's up? Anytime TV? My man. Getting in the chat. Y'all get them likes coming in. Yeah, I know shorts are easy. I've done shorts, but he does them way cooler than mine. He knows how to edit it. He has all kind of software and fancy bells and whistles that he puts in there, like added features. Telegram is a cryptic, not a cryptic, a secure messaging app where you can go in a group, you can go one-on-one with a person, and it's just where, like it's a secure thing, like they can't, I forget what they call it. It's like lockdown secure-wise, and they can't just monitor it. It's behind some kind of a secure wall. But it's basically just an easy place to get a group together. It's an app, not encrypted. I can't remember the name for it. It's like the government and all can't spy on it. You can, and your information is safe. Like if you're talking with somebody, they can't tap, like they can do your text messages and stuff you do on YouTube and social media. They can't do it in the Telegram app. It's a secure app. It's basically just a messaging app. But I think you can do calls and video and stuff from it. And it's, I don't know, that's the best description I have for it. I don't know. I don't know about all that shit. I just use it. I have a group, PM Stream Alert Telegram is the name of it. It's in the description. You can't miss it. All you do is hit the link, sign up, and you're good to go. Anyway, well, good. How's everybody doing tonight? I really don't have a topic on hand. We've been having stuff that happens to just come about organically on the channel lately, and it's turned into some real interesting chats. Yeah, you're right, Seabass. So we just been talking about whatever. Some interesting stuff, though. You know, people have been coming in with some real intriguing and interesting questions. See, I'm wondering, my viewership is so low. And I have people that tell me routinely that they're not getting the alerts when I go live. Subscribers, one of the thousands of subscribers I have. More than one, I mean, a bunch of them. I had some guy message me the other day saying, through Instagram, he's like, hey, are you not doing lives anymore? I'm like, yeah, I do one every night. What makes you think that? And he said, well, I don't get your notifications anymore. So that's how I know. And I've been told that by multiple people. And my editor, who knows YouTube really well, said I went off on a topic that is frowned upon here, and they censored me. I thought by now it would be lifted, but apparently it's taken a little while. Well, if I tell you, I'll be saying it again. I'll tell you, you're pretty good at guessing, and I'll tell you like this. Human beings who do inappropriate stuff to little human beings. It's on the lines of a PDF file, you know, something like that, people like that, and that they should be unalived or have the same thing happen to them, not to be protected. And it has to do with predatory behavior and little ones. Those people are less than human. Jack Matt said, I'm up to 18. Damn, dude, you passed me up. You know, I went to the gym today and I totally forgot to do my fucking pull-ups. Well, you know, Lopez, I kind of don't mind, but it's hindering, it's kind of hindering the progress and the purpose of the channel if I'm not getting out there and getting the message out. So, I mean, I don't want to be careless. Oh, look, y'all, a keyboard princess. I'll fight him. Good job, Jack. Andy C. coming to you live from his mama's basement. Talking about he'll fight people. What a guy. What a guy. What a tough guy. He must be really cool. He types words behind a fake name. Well, anyway, aside from all that, you're just friendless. Couldn't imagine why. So anyway, what do y'all want to talk about anything specific tonight? I mean, I have stuff going on, you know, and I don't necessarily mean struggles or anything. I'm just talking about day-to-day stuff that I've implemented in my life over the years that have turned my life to the better. Well, thank you for coming in, Steve Klein, my man. Thank you for the support. What's up, Biggs? Chilling, man. Doing a live stream. What you got going on? Busy day. I went and hit the gym, and I left. I'm riding home, and I remember I didn't do my damn pull-ups and high pulls. I like to do high pulls with every workout. I love that movement. It makes me feel good. And I just completely forgot to know I zonked out. And I went there specifically to do pull-ups. I did 3 movements for my first round, which was 4 rounds of incline press, then this hammer strength machine that simulates flat bench with lower weight but high reps just to burn it out and fill everything up. And then I did kettlebell swings, 20 kettlebell swings with a 40. Single-handed, single swings, alternating swings, flipping back and forth, right and left. I've been finding those kettlebell swings just give me a good fucking workout and a good feeling. I've transitioned the last, I don't know, year, 9 months into just doing things that just really feel good for my body, my movements. I haven't been focusing on too much on the standard, stuff. But I go in there, there's a few, because people have this misconception. So do I, Jack. I love the gym too. People have this misconception that you have to constantly switch up, and that's not true. Yes, your body does adapt more to what you do routinely, but you can stick to the same workout plan for months and still get great results. There's ways you can fool with it. You can break it up with lighter weight, higher reps, vice versa, higher weight, lower reps. You can do them in different order. What I like to do is a movement and an antagonist. So like typically I'll do, I like rear delt flies where you lean over and you're hammering them rear delts in your upper trap. What's up, Ryder? Because of push and the pull. Like I do this way first and then this way next, the antagonist to the movement, right? And I usually incorporate something, I'll usually do it at a high tempo. I'll do some serious leg thing, but you can't tell because I don't have big legs, but I can squat heavy. Or Romanian deadlifts. I love Romanian deadlifts. I've kind of gotten away from conventional now that I'm a little older. But I do like hex bar deadlifts. And I tend to do things that just stimulate me, that I enjoy doing in the gym. And I still get a great result. Still get a good pump and a good feeling. But sometimes after you do something for so long, it might put wear and tear on that one part. Wait, let's see 100 miles from April 1st to April 30th. So that's what, 3 miles a day? You got that. You got that all day. Look, y'all, I got the memberships up too. Y'all need to get in that membership for the channel. You need to go sign some memberships up and become steady members of the Proudmasculine community. I'm waiting for it to build up a little more so I can start doing things geared just towards members. Trinity says, I just do push-ups and sit-ups. I'll lift weights for the rest. All day, Ryder. You got that. What you run, about a 7-8 minute mile? I miss running. I just don't run anymore. And where I live now, there's really nowhere to run. And people say, how is that? Because we live on a street that has a dead end and then a main busy road. It's just a 2-lane little country road. You can't go running that thing at night. You'll wind up getting killed. No, not 3 in the morning, Lopez. 3 miles in the morning and 3 miles in the evening. treadmill. I can't run on a treadmill, dude. I tried it. Maybe it's an excuse. I just don't like it. I mean, I do other stuff to challenge my cardio, but it's nothing like running. $18-minute mile. Well, there you go. Challenge yourself with that too. Try to get your miles down lower. You can. It just takes time. It just takes repetition. Work through a little discomfort. Yeah, I don't know if I'm investing in a treadmill. Next thing you know, the thing will be, everybody I know that has a treadmill in their house, they got clothes hanging on it. Everybody. And I have a gym membership at this premium health club spa place. And just recently, just January here, they opened up a Crunch Fitness. And this place is decked the fuck out, y'all. Amazing facility. It's got more free weights, machines. They have a whole upstairs area just for treadmills and the certain machines. They have these rooms for hot yoga. They have a sauna. They don't have a cold plunge, but I haven't been cold plunging anyway, after doing some research on that. They have two separate HIIT training areas with like a turf where you can do functional training with turf, the pull-up stations, kettlebells, jump ropes, boxes, and sleds in this facility, man. One in the front and one in the back. Plate running. Take my arm and vest and run with it. Don't make it too far. Crunch Fitness all over the West Coast. It's nice. Yeah, we haven't had one here where I live up until recently. Now let me tell you the sweet spot is that it's $10 a month. I don't know if I got some promo, but where I pay for the exclusive spa and health club, it's got tennis courts and pools and pickleball. This place is like $180 a month. And it's just, I went to Crunch just to get a supplemental membership. $10, Roderick. $10 motherfucking dollars. I'm telling you. I'll show you the bank statement. And I said, well, I'll invest in it because it's a 24-hour facility too. So, and the place I go has hours. Sometimes it's weird hours, some shitty hours. Like they have it backwards. On weekends, they close early. Lifetime, huh? I heard it's a pretty nice place. They close earlier on weekends than weekdays. When people have more time, they close early. That just, it blows my mind. For the simplest shit, they close early. Like, yeah, I don't get it. And the facilities are kind of a little bit under par, like a little behind. And all they do is jack up the damn prices. Yeah, I'm not big on Planet Fitness. I train two guys there, and it's a shit gym. I don't know. Look, any place is good if you go train. I encourage people, if you got to go to Planet Fitness, go to Planet Fitness. Just do your thing. Not everybody needs that type of, oh, and that's another thing. Crunch Fitness has a row of Olympic lifting stations, like 6 of them, all plated up, nice racks, good wood floor, for Olympic and powerlifting. It's crazy. And I went there one night and worked out. I got a good workout, and I'm looking around. I'm like, why am I paying $180 a month for this facility that I can't even get to regularly, that has some jacked up ass hours? But for the longest time, I've been there since 2017. And it's got a really good culture. Well, it did. But I mean, when I go to Crunch, I see all kind of people that I used to work out with at the other gym here at Crunch. I don't know. I'm not going to make an emotional decision. Rodra said she's got free access. She don't use it, is what she's saying now. Lopez says, my issue with Planet Fitness is a lot of gym members, no manners with them. Oh yeah, they have the worst gym culture. People are rude. They hog up the machines. They have like groups of, and you know, in the summertime, they let kids who aren't in school come for free. And all they do is hang out there all day. Hanging out, going on machines, talking on the phone, taking pictures. Like they'll stand in a group of 6 and take up a squat rack for hours and barely do anything. All right, everybody remember what she said. Here we go. Let's pin her. Rodra said, I'm going to start going Monday, I swear, laughing my ass off. I have to have a competition coming up in May. All right, guys, remember that. We'll put it in the notes that Rodra will be hitting the gym starting Monday. How many days a week, Rodra? Minimum 3, right? Minimum 3 right now. Swear to it. Oh, I'm going to watch. I'm going to ask you every time I see you now. I don't want to hear no shit. Oh, I got sick. I fell off a ski lift. My kids are acting up. You can make it. You got a facility like that. You don't even have to pay. You better find a way. We'll see. Hold it to it, fellas. Hold it to it. We'll make sure she goes. You know, I'm actually thinking of turning into a morning gym person. I really ever saw myself doing that. You like that, huh? I fell. I broke my ass. Help me. I think that's a good idea to go live at the gym, but I don't ever because it's prohibited. You can't do it at my gym. Well, any gym, they tell you you can't do that. I know they still got these gym bunnies who always taking pictures of themselves and shit. You don't believe how much time those women waste on them racks. They'll get this whole setup. They got their water bottle and this and that and their big old ear things. Pretend like they're not interested in anybody with their camel toe and their nipples showing. And they set up a bench. They put like 10-pound weights on and do hip thrusters. Then they take a picture, then they video, then they set the camera back and look at and make faces and look at themselves with their leg poking out to show a little ass and waste hours doing that shit. But no, very uncivilized, no manners. Big Fred, what's up, sir? I'm doing well, sir. How are you? Good to see you, man. How's everything going with you? How's your head, man? Balanced out a little bit? You feeling better? You doing better? Tell us what's up. Amen, brother. Glad to hear that. You know, I'm looking at my angle, my camera. Do y'all know I do this on my phone? I have a little setup over there where I do, because y'all all know about the studio and thing. It's taking a little longer than I thought, but that's just the way it is sometimes. Life gets busy. So I do my lives. For some reason, I get better attendance. Well, not as of late because of the whole issue. But when I just go on my phone, I think they call it a vertical live stream. And I don't know how to do that on the setup with the camera and the computer. So anyway, a good friend of mine who's very well known in the YouTube men's help space, got a ton of subscribers, runs a great program, one of the smartest men I've ever met, like genuinely just fucking sharp. And he studied behavioral psychology, different forms of therapy. Let me tell you about him. He's a Green Beret. And, well, he's retired. He works as a reservist in the National Guard to help. But he was in Afghanistan a few times with a killer capture team. And this guy had to come out and heal himself of PTSD and complex trauma. And he studied and studied and researched and researched, and he did it, and he finally achieved it. And he researched EMDR, which is something that he's helped me with tremendously. I mean, this guy is so fucking intelligent. If you ever hear him speak, matter of fact, his name is, let me see, shit. Apex, stay put, let me look it up. Oh, Apex Mindset. I don't have anywhere to type that. I'm gonna put it in the Telegram group. Y'all should give this cat a follow. Apex Mindset. Well, he called me the other day. I called him. And we talked, and he's like, dude, I was gonna call you today. He said, you need to change up your positioning. He said, you do great work. Your content's awesome. And you speak, you speak unscripted. All you do is talk about this stuff. He said, and as like he laughed and said, but there's like an older guy demand on YouTube right now for older guys teaching wisdom to young men. And he said, right now it's popular to, sit back away from the camera. Very simple setup, phone and tripod, and do the authentic content. Because that's a big difference between me and most people I see on here is I don't have anything written. I don't rehearse. I don't do scripts. I just come and speak from the heart or for the moment. I deal with a lot of people between clients and people I just interact with that are dear and close to me. They typically come to me with certain issues that they're dealing with, and the mindset, fitness, dating, sex, all these things. And I just share about it. And I tell the same thing that I'd tell that person, I'd tell y'all, right? My clients get a little bit better treatment. I don't talk about everything, out on the YouTube. Some information is privileged just for paying clients, right? Because then it would be like, well, you're not going to get the same out of a one-on-one, continuous one-on-one work with me than you will on a quick live stream. You're not going to get the same result. It'll help. It'll give you some perspective. But if you want to impart the real action, you work with him one-on-one. So he suggested that I start doing my videos like that, in that format. And it's pretty cool. He sent me some examples. It's actually pretty badass. So I'm highly considering. Ryder said, same, I get nervous in the gym. I feel like I'm being judged, although nobody cares. No, gym people are typically, if they're serious gym rats, they're not judging anybody. They're like cheering for you in their head. Like me, I see people in there working who are overweight, brand new, skinny guys, big girls, and I don't ever judge people saying, what are you doing here? I applaud them. That warms my heart when I see people in there trying. I might go up and say, hey, I noticed you're working hard, brother. Let me show you something to help you out with that. And I'll tell them this movement, you're going to target shoulders. Let me show you how to streamline the result and not hurt yourself at the same time. Check it out. And I'll show them a little something, fist bump. If you need anything, I'm right over there. And that's how I treat people in the gym. Yes, Ryder, I told you about him. He's good. What's up, Ayush? What's up, Lopez? Said just being yourself, and that's what everyone else, like a stand-up comedian. The best ones are the most honest and truthful about their lives and experience. Yeah. There you go, Ryder. Get a picture of Linda Hamilton and Terminator, put it up on your fucking wall. Put it on your bathroom mirror. Put it as your wallpaper on your phone. See that shit all the time. Visualize it. Back in the day when I started working out, I used Chris Evans in Captain America after he takes the juice and they open up the machine and you're standing there like that. I was like, yes. And that's exactly what I did. This was years back, and I had a trainer. And he's like, so what are you trying to achieve? I said, hold on. Went in my pocket, unfolded the paper, and handed it to him. He's like, fucking A. I said, I like that. Let's get to it. And I achieved an amazing fucking physique. But I got so much more out of it. You wouldn't believe what it's done for me beyond just being strong. And I'm not in tip-top shape right now at all, y'all. I'm not. Between the eating. You know, I went through some pretty serious transitions the last year. And it's just kind of taken away from, and I'm not using excuses, I'm not. Because I still make time no matter what, come hell or high water. But without getting too deep into my personal life, there's some things that I transitioned into and things that I do on a day-to-day that kind of demand my time. This is why I'm telling you, I might have to become a morning gym person and do it at the beginning of my day. And then before crunch, I was kind of had my hands tied behind my back with the availability. Ryder said, I got to a point where I was so buff before the kids that the dude I was dating and told me I should probably stop lifting so heavy because I was getting manly. I said, hell no. I think there's a limit. I think them CrossFit chicks that got big old fucking traps and lats and walk all boxy, and they got like this big thick midsections with a prominent six-pack. I think women can look strong and feminine. I do. And you know, different people have different genetics, but for the most part, if you're not on gear as a woman, you're not going to get like a male bodybuilder. Now, if you stick in the juice, yeah, you'll start developing male characteristics. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? These little stumpy girls, got big old fucking running back legs, and yeesh, that does not appeal to me at all. I knew a guy who was had a fetish for those women. I could never understand it. I like petite women. I like small, demure women. Mrs. Proudmasculine is the ideal body type that I love. Her height, her weight, her figure, she works out. She's tight. And big titties. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. The volleyball player look. There you go. That's a nice, that's a good point. It's a nice landing spot. Volleyball players. Big thick asses. And them tight little volleyball shorts all day long. Because volleyball girls are still kind of girly. They get competitive, but they still, hey, you know, act like little girls. Softball chicks, yeah, definitely. Softball and volleyball chicks are like what and what, really. But I mean, I don't want a woman with some big ass, you know, traps, and she walks like she can wear a tank top and shit, you know, and fill it out with her back. That's, no thanks. I'm gonna go to rubbing on her back, feeling like I'm rubbing Arnold Schwarzenegger or some shit. No, thank you. Kudos to the girls who do that. You do your thing. It's not for me. What'd you screaming at, woman? What, did I give a back rub and I don't want to feel like I'm massaging a linebacker? I want to at least know it's a woman, even if I don't have the lights on or it's very dim. I don't have to second guess what's really going on here. I know for sure. Motherfucker built like a strong safety. So yeah, man. And look, I encourage everybody, and the guys who I work with, all start with fitness, your physical. And I'll tell you why, because it's really important that people understand that. People, and I know I see these things on Facebook and, oh, not Facebook, Instagram, like you can be as muscly and fit as you want, but if your mental health isn't in check, I'm like, no, no, no. You don't understand. Mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. All three go hand in hand. Spiritually, your body is your temple. Mentally, it balances out your chemicals. Emotionally, you are full of hormones and feel-good chemicals that need to be. We used to live a life of demand, a very demanding, dangerous life. And the reward we got from walking, physically exerting ourselves, that meant you putting out results. That means you're feeding your family. That means you're not going to starve for the winter. That means if another tribe comes, you're going to be ready for battle, for war. That means you have the stamina. What's up, RRIOs with the $1 piece? First super chat of the night, y'all. Let's get some W's in the chat. For Rios. Thank you for the contribution, man. So don't think the physical doesn't play just as big of a part in your well-being as being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually fit. They all go together. God didn't want people to be fat and unhealthy and sickly and weak. Do you think God intended for us to be that, a species? No, he did not. But we don't have the natural demands on our life that we did in the past due to technology and evolution. You know, we've created things to where all we got to do is sit still. And we've become sedentary beings. And that was never the design, to have us doing nothing. People are not meant to sit, especially men, behind a fucking desk for 8 hours in fluorescent light, pushing papers, making phone calls, sitting there. That's so unfulfilling. And then your body just turns to shit. Your body starts breaking on you. You fuck your posture all up. You lose your strength. Like your muscle tone disappears and you get fat. You're fat and soft. So, and that takes a huge toll on your mental, emotional, and spiritual health as well. But the one thing you can do that actually starts producing benefits in all of these areas is the physical. And you have to stay committed to it. And what happens is your reward is that dopamine hit you get. That feel good when you leave the gym and you feel strong and your muscles are full of blood and you look good and you feel good. You're going to feel better long before you look better. And that's the kicker, that's the catch. But if you stick it out for 6 months, you're going to see results, right? Well, then you look back at, well, how did I do this? Like 6 months have gone by. I've lost weight. My body, I'm starting to get shredded. My muscles are starting to show. I'm getting some definition. I feel like $1,000,000 My face looks different. I'm walking differently. People are approaching me differently. How did I do that? It's really simple. Discipline, commitment, perseverance to training, eating, and sleeping. Because that's what it takes to be physically fit. Eat, sleep, train. The proper amount of each. Same thing, it's a little triangle. If you leave one component out, the other two are going to suffer and you're not going to get the results you want. So then you look at that, well, if you did it for 6 months, then you look at another challenge in your life. Like, I want to start a business. How do I do it? Guess what? You already did it. Look what you did to your body. Put the same fucking formula to starting a business. I want to improve something in my life. How do I do that? Same way you did the 6 months. Commitment, discipline, perseverance. Same thing. And focus. Focus. That's why we start with the physical, y'all. And this is why it's more important than just having a beach body. This should be a lifestyle. People should know you as that guy. And you should view yourself as that. Don't tell yourself, I want to train to do this and this and this. I want this result. I want that. Say, I train because I'm that guy. It's a lifestyle. It's a part of my identity. It's not just a thing. It's a part of my being. It's a part of my identity. And you create that and you sustain it. Then all of a sudden, you realize how easy it really is to do. You just keep showing up. And then it gets tough and you go anyway. It gets hard, you go anyway. You don't feel like it, you go anyway. That's how you learn how to do everything else. When the job, you're trying to start a business and you've lost 2 months and you're about to give up, and you're like, no, I went to the gym, I didn't give up. Look how good I did. I'm not giving up. You apply the same thing. It all connects. It all connects. See, facts. The only part I do struggle with is my diet. That's the hardest thing. That's the one you really have to concentrate on, Radha. Lopez said, I think God wanted everybody to have a body of a Greek god. I don't know about that. Rio says, your words really mean a lot. Thanks. Well, thank you, sir. Your support means a lot, man. Thank you for showing up. I don't disagree that God wanted everybody to be fit and healthy. God put us in this meat suit, the bones and muscle and all these complex organs and cells and nerves. This is what he put our spirit in. This is like our vehicle for life. When you're in good shape, when you keep yourself physically fit, not only do you represent yourself, you represent your family, you represent whatever company you might work for. If you work for yourself, you represent yourself and everybody in it, and you represent God. You represent God on earth, a manifestation of God's child on earth. Who would you be more proud to honor than the Lord himself? How do you show gratitude and appreciation for your life and your gratitude and appreciation for God creating you specifically? You honor him by maintaining the vehicle that he put you in to exist. That's how you do it. If you don't, what are you telling God? You're telling God, I'm not worried about that. I don't think you did a good job. I'm going to do my thing. I ain't too much worried about, living a purpose that you put me on here at earth to do. Do you realize how unique people are and how unlikely it is that it's a miracle that you're even on this planet breathing right now? Think about how many sperm die per second in this life, in this vast universe, right? Your sperm made it to that good egg. Do you understand that's in the odds are in the billions that happens? That's why I don't get people complaining about, oh, they don't have the McRib anymore. Oh, my sports team lost. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Open your eyes. Get your head out of your ass. Get off the TV. Talk to God. Gain some appreciation and respect for your life and yourself. Honor God in this lifetime. Do something purposeful. Start with yourself, because that's where you need to start. The only way you're doing something purposeful is if you are someone purposeful. And I'm telling you, out of shape, sickly, weak, you're not very purposeful. Not for anything significant. It's just the truth, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Nicole? And Manina. Rio says, if a catastrophic event was to occur, you're the guy I'd trust to survive. Well, thank you, sir. That's a great compliment. Thank you. How long does it take to lose 20 pounds? Depends. Like, what are you willing to do? I'd say you could lose 20 pounds in 6 to 8 weeks. If you're committed and you take it seriously. The question is, how long does it take to lose it? And what do I have to do to keep it off? If you dial in your diet, dial in your training, dial in your rest, you can lose that in a month or 2 months. But here's the thing. If you have a little extra weight, you don't want to shed it too fast, because then that causes issues with your skin. So you want to lose it and let your body catch up to what's happening, because if you junk it all at once, Like this Ozempic shit, this is going to start killing people. And that just tells me how fucking lazy and uninterested people are and invested in their health. It's like, oh shit, what? They have a diabetes medication that makes me skinny? Give it to me. No worried about that the side effects breaks your stomach for the rest of your life, makes you sick, fucks your digestive system up 10 different ways, will give you cancer long term. That's just how out of touch people are. When all you have to do is work out, eat right. And you can actually eat food you like. You don't have to take Ozempic. You don't have to inject some foreign substance, poison, and chemicals into your body to make your body respond to something, tricking your body up. Because guess what? As soon as you stop taking it, the weight comes back. And the guys who've taken it look sickly. They're skinny fat. They don't even look good. Women's faces get all drawn in and they get this unhealthy, sickly look about them. Oh, man. Anybody can lose weight. Nice to meet you, Ann. No, that stuff's flying out the doctor's office for people who are too fucking lazy to lose weight. It ain't about can't. Everybody and their grandma's on this shit. And now they're starting to come out with studies like, hey, stop taking Ozempic. It's causing permanent damage. We find an irreversible damage. Nope, I don't care. I'm that vain. I want to lose 20 pounds and I'm not willing to work for it. If I can just take a shot and do the same shit I've always done, just give me the shot. I'll take the risk on being sick for the rest of my life. That's what we're dealing with in society, y'all. We've lost touch. These are not people who are connected to God. I'm not perfect. But I can say that. Nice to meet you, Ann. Nice to see you. Yeah, well, Lopez, the needle's like that big. It's tiny. It's not like you're taking a big horse needle and driving it into your neck or something. You stick a little needle in your stomach. It's like less intense than a bee sting. Hold on, I lost y'all for a second. I'm back. So yeah, I mean, I think everybody should challenge themselves to stay healthy and in shape. Why wouldn't you want to be? Because even on your best day, even on your worst day, at least you have that. You have something in your favor. Could you imagine a day where things aren't working out, you get depressed, you get discouraged, and you go home and look in the mirror and you're like, oh, okay, I'll make it. I'll be all right. Well, if life's just kind of crumbling around you, you have something. You have yourself, and you're proud of yourself. There's no better feeling in the world than knowing that you work hard to take care of yourself. And that's a reflection of you through the eyes of other people looking in. It automatically signals that this guy cares about himself. This guy's obviously committed and disciplined. Look at the shape he's in. Guy, girl, whatever. They must truly value themselves. What an impressive guy. I want him to lead me. How long should you fast? There's no. I do a 36-hour about once a month. But for different folks, different strokes. I mean, a 3-day fast is good. Obviously, I'm not a physician, so consult your physician. But watch what them modern medical doctors tell you about what to do. But what's up, Rios? He said I'd make a good inspirational speaker for those of us on the edge. What you on the edge about, brother? Talk to me. But like a 3-day fast is not bad. And look, fasting is more than just, that's resetting your gut, resetting your brain, shedding your old zombie cells. It's called autophagy, where your old cells that are sitting in your body causing illness and sickness and trapping toxins, your good cells consume these cells. and you discard them in the waste. Talk about feel good. Pooh. Do a 3-day fast and tell me you don't feel like a new person. Like light on your feet, dialed in. You lose a lot of bad weight. You can have a chance to cleanse your gut and reset your microbiome. You reset your nervous system, everything. That's spiritual in itself. What's up, Jakey? What's up, Tay? Agreed, huh? Good. So yeah, I mean, you could start off with a 24-hour fast and see how you do. I would drink water with some lemon and some salt. No, sir, Jake. That is an absolute fucking lie. 300 testosterone at 40 years old is not normal. That is not normal. I'm curious to know how you live, like what your lifestyle is, how you sleep, what's your occupation, how do you eat, do you train, what's your diet look like. Your cucumber water is good, yeah. I just take some good water. It's best to get distilled. Yeah, Jake, I should say about 700. Absolutely. See, this is a part of the war on the sexes and the war on men in society today. You have doctors. And guys, if you're a man, never go to a woman doctor for advice about your body. But any doctor who's going to try to convince you that a 300 testosterone is acceptable as a 40-year-old man, they're lying to you. They do not have your best interest in heart. They do not. It's that simple. But I mean, there's a lot that contributes to the modern man's testosterone count levels. And it has to do with, A, the water that we drink and soak in our skin constantly. You got to figure, in the last 50 years or so, they have women on birth control. Tons. And where did they pee? Where does that estrogen go? Back into the water supply. They run it through a water treatment plant, break it all down. They'll take like the, Canidia and different variations of bacteria and disease, kill it. One thing it doesn't extinguish is estrogen. So you just drink an estrogen constantly. The foods we eat are packed full of estrogen, the processed chemicals that they lace our food with. The environment is toxic, the environmental toxins, the stress, like all the other shit, no sunlight, like the things we do promote a low testosterone man. Look around in society. And what doctor in their right mind, because doctors just go get indoctrinated in universities these days. They just taught to follow a narrative. Hey, listen to us, I'll give you a certificate and you can have a doctor by your name. Like, all right. Doctors are supremely egotistical people. They have that Jesus complex about them. And they don't want you questioning it. Should I get on TRT? I think you should try the natural way first, Jake. You might be able to recomp some on your own, just by lifestyle. No, birth control, tons of birth control. Birth control is not good for women. It never was, it never should be. A woman should never take birth control. If you don't want babies, don't get dick down when you're ovulating. That stuff is killing women from the inside out. Linked to all kind of mental issues, hormonal issues. Foods are loaded with salt. Salt's not terrible. Salt isn't the demon everybody plays it out to be. That's way overblown. Cocaine in the water, what? I'm gonna have to get me a pipeline of that shit in here. I wonder if they can pipe it to Louisiana. Just kidding, y'all. Just kidding. You know what? I haven't seen Fancy since I started this live stream. Because it's not natural, Rodera. Our bodies are not meant to have these external chemicals and poisons rearranging the structure of our natural biological functions. Women can't win. Women have every form of birth control imaginable. What do men have? Get your nuts clipped or wear a condom. I don't want to hear about that. Women can't win. Women need to stop laying on their backs for every dude who takes them to dinner. Fancy, what are you doing? What are you doing, sweetie? Huh? What you doing, my sweetheart? You relaxing? Huh? Hey, talking to you. She was being a little quiet. I was worried. Sometimes when she gets too quiet, I get nervous. That's just the way it is. I don't know what the fuck she's up to. She was actually just taking a nap. You see, I put my flannel shirt on the floor next to the bed, and that's where she likes to lay, on top of my shirt. She has a damn dog bed. At night, when she goes in the bathroom, we have a pillow designated. She takes an old bath towel and lays on it by the toilet. She drags the towel in front of the toilet and lays there. And she's got a little area for her with her pillow and her bowls and all. She does some weird shit. That's exactly what she's going to do. She hasn't been in solitary. She figured out a way to escape. I can't even keep her in there anymore. There you go, Rios. Friend got the weight loss surgery, completely ruined her entire body system. Constantly sick, stomach problems, doesn't eat, she's in shambles. Because people don't understand. A surgery is not going to be the thing that saves you. It's a mindset. It's a lifestyle. Because guess what? If you do get the surgery, you're going to revert back to your old ways, and you're going to get the same results. And that's what I don't get. People do that, and they're like, well, I got the surgery. Why am I fat and sick again? Because you're doing the same shit. It's a no-brainer. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. We're going to come outside a minute with Fancy while she uses the bathroom. You want to go potty? You want to go potty? Come on, go potty. It's pretty nice out. We just had some rain. It's pretty crisp. You want to see my cactus? Check that out. See, there's people on that show My 600-Pound Life end up doing surgery and therapy for their eating disorder. Well, you know, I'm glad you said that because people often forget. People think like alcoholism, drug addiction, an eating disorder comes from the same place. Same place. And it's meant to self-destruct, to self-sabotage. Yeah, it's green. Let's see. Yeah. The whole big yard out there. We have a young guy named Lance who cuts it, and he cuts it like a baseball field. The thing of beauty. Thank you, Ryder. Tay said, damn, you got a big house. Thank you, sir. It's nice. It'll do. Me and Mr. Proudmasculine are actually having a conversation about downsizing, but I don't want to. I'm good right here, so we ain't going nowhere. Ain't doing it. I think I'm gonna sit outside for a minute, y'all. It's real nice out. There we go. Trying not to get in that light. So yeah, it's pretty warm. Mason, my man. Mason said, thank you for the talk about the several goals last night. You're welcome, my brother. My pleasure. Yes, Ryder, it's warm enough. I think I'm out in short sleeves and shorts. It's got a nice cool breeze. It's probably like 65, 66, somewhere around there. Come on, Rios. Pick it. No, don't pick it too long. I'm about to get off now. 37 and sunny. Yeah, well, when you're constantly in the fucking teens and zeros, 37 will. Angela. What's up, lady? Everybody, say hi to Ange. Jumping in. Y'all better straighten it out. What's up, young lady? How you been? Everything going okay out there in California? Life treating you well? All right, Fancy, we're going inside. Now I'm getting a little chilly. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. '82. It's 82 out here. Crazy because it was 502. Oh, 52 weeks ago. Yeah, we were just in the 40s too. Little rocky. Well, sometimes it is a little rocky. You're good people, though. You'll make it through it. Mason said, I'm 17. I do rodeo. I'm a two-sport All-American linebacker. Thank you for your support. You have truly inspired. Well, thank you, young man. You keep up the good work. Junior's good, Ange. Me and him went and had dinner tonight. He's dealing with a few things at work. He's 21. He's in a weird transitional period in his life. And thank you for the support, Mace. Make sure you subscribe, buddy. And you should join the membership. You should become a channel member. And jump in my Telegram. But he's good overall. He's doing well. Matter of fact, I was talking to him right before I jumped on the live stream. Chipotle? No. A place here it's called the Rusty Pelican. It's a local place. They make like him and I like the filet sandwich. It's like a filet steak on French bread with mushrooms and onions. You can get cheese if you'd like that. It's really good the way they cook it. Delicious. I think it's only about 4 ounces of meat, but it's still pretty good. Just the taste is out of this world. But they also have mean shrimp tacos. Best shrimp tacos I've ever had. So stuff like that. Louisiana style food. Oh, that is good. Oh, I bet you do want to get New Orleans for that. You know, that's funny because I was thinking about that tonight. I have my pot and all by the ex-wife's house. I'm thinking about going and get it and do a boil. But the thing is, I don't have a great big social circle. And the way to do a crawfish boil, you need a sack of crawfish, which is like 30 to 40 pounds. And I need people who's going to come over here and help me eat them. And I just don't like a bunch of people around. You know, I could get Junior and some of his boys. They'll come tear some crawfish up. These boys can eat. Do a live on a boil. Yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. Crawfish are just coming into season. Price is as high as giraffe nuts right now. I don't know. When I was younger, I remember crawfish were 79, 69 cents a pound. Now they're like $3 and something, and they always claiming, oh, bad weather, oh, small harvest, oh, this, oh. That's bullshit. They're driving the market up. And they got more people farming crawfish than ever in history. And somehow there's a shortage every year. It's the same shit. Oh, it was a cold winter. Oh, it was a hot winter. Oh, we got a lot of rain. Oh, we didn't get any rain. Da, da, da. Rios, I don't really have a steps. I mean, I'd say 10,000 minimum, but I don't really keep track. I'm on my feet a lot. I work all day long, walking, and I probably walk a couple of miles each day easy. And I go up and down ladders a lot. But everybody should move intentionally. I haven't been lately, but I do love going on intentional walks. It's good for the soul. It's good for the mental health. Well, you see, that's my whole point about crawfish. We like the crawfish capital of the country here in Louisiana. We pay more than anybody. Like, you can literally go, if you have the stuff, and go catch your own crawfish about a mile from here. It's that prevalent. I don't understand. I don't get it. Well, everybody, that's about a good stopping point. As you can see, my eyes are getting heavy, and I'm getting sleepy. And I got the missus coming home in a little bit, and I want to see her before I go to bed tonight. You know what I mean? We're going to have a sit down. We're going to have a talk before she goes to bed tonight. A good talking to, too. Yes, they do have fishing laws. You have to have a license to catch crawfish. You do. You got to have a license to have the nets, all that crap. They got you a license for everything these days. Can't walk out your goddamn door. Kind of like Nazi Germany. You got to show your papers for everything. What kind of shit is that? Who are they to force me to have a license and certificate to go catch crawfish? Think about it. We need to redo something about this. Well, yeah. Thank y'all, everybody. If you have not yet, hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Join the Telegram group tonight, y'all. Rodera. You a mod. You should be in the Telegram group. That's usually a stipulation. Rios. Mason. All y'all in here. Telegram group. Links in the description. And we'll see y'all tomorrow night. Thank y'all for coming in. Have a great night. Later.